middle school. An ordinary school filled with ordinary kids with all the ordinary problems of growing up. But in my case, life is anything but ordinary. You see, I was raised by bugs. Get the picture?
Out of the ordinary fairy tale without the fairy. A family that seems a little scary. A world with perfect people. No, you won't find me anywhere but here. And the way you see me is pretty far from clear. A little different, not every day. You can't judge me, it don't work that way. So what? So what? I'm growing up creepy.
Wicked.
Oh, get a whiff of that fresh salt air. I'm telling you, there's nothing like getting up before the crack of dawn, grabbing our fishing poles and doing some father-daughter bonding. Right, Chris Alice?
Right, Daddy. There's nothing I love more than driving 50 miles in the dark, getting seasick, and sticking my hands in slimy fish guts. Just as long as it's with you. And creepy.
Thanks for inviting me.
Chrissy tells me you've never been fishing before, Creepy. But don't worry, there's nothing to it. It's as simple as sticking bait on a hook.
What kind of bait?
Earthworms, mealworms, grubs. The fatter, the juicier. The fish just gobble them up.
Well, aside from the slaughter of innocent fish and bugs, sounds like a great time.
It's true, Creepy. The conflict of man against nature is not always pretty. Especially if you believe in the legend of Lake Winnewanka.
What legend?
Don't tell me you've never heard of Old Krabby!
Who?
Now, Chris Alice, you know that old story is just to bait and reel in the tourists to sell a lot of tacky t-shirts and coffee mugs. Not for true fishermen like us.
Fisher people, Daddy.
Let's move it out, girls. We want to hit the lake before the sun comes up. Let's head on over to Captain Mac's Bait and Tackle Shack.
You know, Daddy, the National Safe Boating Council cautions against operating a personal watercraft while it's still dark. There she is! Old Krabby! Good thing you can't get out.
Will someone please tell me who Old Krabby is already?
It's Captain Mac!
Many's the unsuspecting fisherman who set sail one bright morn, never to return. There he'll be, sitting in his dinghy, water calm as glass. They never hear her coming till it's too late. They're lucky to escape with the skin on their backs, if that. And yet, they keep coming to the lake year after year, only to meet the same watery fate.
Are you making this up?
Aye, lassie, I know it sounds like a tall tale, but 'tis true. Care to purchase an Old Krabby Memorial keychain? I know 'tis true, 'cause I seen her with my own eyes. I went after Old Krabby myself one day, to mount her on my walls.
Why would you do that if you knew it was so dangerous?
Old Krabby was bad for business. She was scaring away me customers.
But I thought everyone comes to the lake because of Old Krabby. Isn't that why you sell all this Old Krabby stuff?
Ain't that why you sell details? The fog poured in, thick as pea soup.
Ooh, I love pea soup with those little chunks of yummy ham.
So there I was, full of moxie, thinking no crab could stand up to me and me trusty harpoon. But I was young and foolhardy. Suddenly, there she was, looking at me with her beady little eyes, like I was fish bait. I raised me harpoon, but she caught me like a tidal wave, tossing me into the murky deep on a one-way trip to Davy Jones' locker. I saw her claws before I felt them. I fought her with all the strength I could muster. Next thing I remember, I washed ashore, barely alive.
Wicked. So, is that how you lost your eye?
No, running with scissors.
Oh. How about your hand?
Wood shop accident.
Your leg?
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
That story gets scarier every time I hear it.
Tell it again.
The only thing scary around here are the price tags. I've been fishing in this lake for 20 years, and I never laid eyes on old Krabby, and I'm sure I never will. Come on, girls. Let's go fishing.
Maybe you need to feel the pinch of her clammy claws to make you a believer. By the way, we're running a special today. Buy an old Krabby beach towel, get an old Krabby snow globe, half price.
This looks like the perfect spot. I can't wait to get one of those fat, juicy worms on the end of my hook. Girls, grab the bait for me!
Sure. I'll take care of it. Freedom is yours! Sorry about that. What are you doing?
Protecting myself from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays.
What sun? And what's that for?
Just in case old Krabby tries to attack us.
I told you, Chrissy, there's no such thing as old Krabby. And even if there was, Daddy's here to protect you. Creepy, you got my bait?
Surf's up and I'm going swimming. Polly, what are you doing here?
Look out! Here I come!
I don't think you should swim in this lake.
Why not?
2 words. Live bait. The lake is full of bug-eating fish, according to Chris Alice's dad.
Yeah, whatever. Later!
Polly!
Geronimo!
Polly, no!
Come on in. The water's fine.
No way! Not while old Krabby's out there. I'm gonna keep watch in case she tries to sneak up on you.
Yeah, right. Now, this is what I call living. What was that? Whoa! Yikes!
Polly! Polly, what happened?
Big claw.
You saw old Krabby.
Old Krabby?
I don't believe it. Where did you see her? Show me.
Well, I didn't exactly see her.
Of course not. 'Cause she doesn't exist.
But even if Creepy just thinks she saw her, maybe we should go back to shore, just to be on the safe side.
What we need around here is less old Krabby and more fresh bait. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, no.
My lucky hat! My hat! My hat! Ah! Something bit me!
Now he knows what bait feels like.
It must have been old Krabby.
Here's your old Krabby, girls. Told you that old fishtail was a bunch of bunk. Let's call it a day. Hey! What the?
What was that?
Girls, RV, now!
Next year, let's go bird watching, Daddy.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Pillbugs like my brother Polly are actually not insects but terrestrial crustaceans, cousins to crabs or lobsters. Aquatic crustaceans have gills so they can breathe underwater. I can't breathe underwater, but I can sing.
Good day, students. Dr. Pappas will be out this week due to an insufficient number of rubella antibodies, more commonly known as German measles. So, I will be filling in as your substitute teacher. I'm sure you will treat me with the same courtesy and respect you give all your teachers. Right, class?
Yes, Miss Montserrat.
I see our time together as a wonderful opportunity to get to know each other better. And so, I am giving you an assignment. I want each of you to come in tomorrow and share your favorite hobby.
What's a hobby?
Something fun you like to do in your spare time.
Hobbies are a window into the soul, the purest definition of who you are.
Ms. Montserrat, I don't have a hobby. How am I gonna find one by tomorrow?
Just listen to your inner voice, child. And if that doesn't work, let fear of failure motivate you. Anyone who doesn't do the assignment gets an F.
Don't worry, Creepy. We'll help you.
Yeah, I've got oodles of hobbies. You can have one of mine. Come over to my house after school. It took days to glue all these pennies into a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. He's the president on the penny. Get it? Hey, maybe you could do George Washington out of quarters.
I'm not the artsy type.
Oh, okay. Then check out my used toothbrush collection. My bunny brush, my Kathy Cowgirl toothbrush. These bring back so many happy memories of fighting tooth decay. I know. Why don't you make a giant ball out of dental floss?
I'll think about it.
But my favorite hobby is hoop-de-hoop.
What do I do with it?
Like this. Try it, Creepy.
Thanks, Chrysalis, but I think I should keep looking.
You'll love yoga. Rhythmic breathing to help you become attuned to the universe.
Breathing, I can do.
Now we'll move through some of the postures as we find a balance between movement and stillness.
I think stillness is working better for me.
Follow me, Creepy.
Need some help?
I'm almost there. Follow me. Nope. I'm good. I can feel this posture rejuvenating my spleen.
If hobbies tell you who you are, then I guess I'm nobody. Who said that?
You're welcome to try my hobby, Creepie. Cooking is such a wonderful creative outlet.
What are you making?
Tonight, we're starting with wilted cabbage salad in a sour milk dressing, chilled, overripe mango soup garnished with sycamore twigs, and finally, rack of mouse in a caramelized honey glaze.
Can I help?
Absolutely! You can blend the mangoes. Don't forget to put on the top.
I'm not sure I'm up for this.
I understand, darling. Maybe your father has some good ideas.
Voila!
Wicked. I wish I was good at painting. I need to share a hobby in school tomorrow, but I don't have one.
There are many ways to express yourself, Creepala. I'm sure we can find you something. Oh, look here. How about... No, maybe not. Try this ventriloquist dummy.
Who you calling dummy, dummy? Who you calling dummy, dummy? I don't know.
You could play the bagpipes.
Or not.
There's juggling.
Not working.
One word. Photography.
I always did like looking at these old pictures. Maybe I could try taking some. Nope. Nope.
Need a little help. Just
No.
about everything, but I guess I'm okay. It's just about everything.
Where are you?
But then I haven't figured out how to be great. I can't name all the presidents, but I know a few. I know all of the states, but I can't made it so I can do all the things that I love.
What?
That's why I'm gonna go as far as
Wicked.
today. Dig a little bit deeper than I did yesterday. When tomorrow comes, I'll do it all again. That's fine.
I never realized the cemetery was so beautiful.
And this last one's my baby brush. It's got super soft bristles, but of course they weren't as silky fine as my own baby hair.
Thank you, Harry. Clearly, you see your hair not as a symbol of who you are, but as a means of transcending a poor sense of self. Next!
I call this song Salsa Bop. I wrote it myself, it rhymes. This is my time to shine. This moment is mine. It's 8:45. I see a stop sign. If you want to vote for me, text my cell phone. The lines are now open.
Thank you, Melanie. I see you are acting out typical pre-adolescent pipe dreams of unattainable stardom.
I'm gonna be a star.
Next!
Lights, please. Photo collage by Creepie Creecher. I call this one Life. Peace. Proud. Strong. Home sweet web. Night flight. Watchdog. Thank you very much.
Creepy, please come up here.
Yes, Ms. Montserrat?
Your subject matter is unexpected.
Thank you.
And yet, you have found a beauty in the darkness, a unique creative vision. I'm giving you an A+.
An A+? Thank you, Ms. Montserrat. Couldn't have done it without a little help from my friend. All flies, including the coffin fly, start out as maggots. Some maggots are predators, dining on living things, and some help decompose dead stuff. All that, and they're only babies. Wicked.